here we are sitting pretty on this lovely Thursday. I haven't done one of these in a while. Even the last time I said, you know what, guys? Let's do this daily again. Wow, Dev Daily Talks? That's crazy. Wow, I haven't heard that in so long. Wow. Okay, but seriously though, Daily Talks. Today I ended up waking up 6:15 something, 6:30, I don't know, with a migraine. Wow, fantastic, another migraine, right? But I mean, there's been a lot going on. I finally have my illustrator. She's working on my work, but actually she's been taking, this was her first real week, I think, or her second week actually working on it. But she had to take this week off. She has the flu or something of it. And I was like, look, don't worry about it. Worry about getting better, because you being sick is not going to help either of us. Like, honestly, like just take a break, all right? Get better, and then we'll go from there. She's like, I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, this and that. Live streaming. So I've been averaging about 4 days a week. 20 hours a week is pretty average. 20 to 25, honestly. But me and Ethan ended up playing Cube World for a while, a couple days ago, and the day before that. So Monday and Tuesday we played Cube World. Yesterday we played Borderlands. And I went to the gym 2 times this week. Tuesday and Wednesday. Tomorrow I'll be going again. Today I'm taking the day off. I have to go home and help prepare for an inspector lady who's going to come, and she is going to measure the house, the flooring and stuff like that, because we may be getting new flooring, and a whole redo of the house, which will be really cool. Also, I've got to run the sweeper upstairs. Like I said, in whole, it kind of plays into the part of cleanup, right? But more specifically, make sure that there's not just a whole bunch of shit all over the floor. Because before there was just a lot of stuff, okay? I wish I had a lot of stuff. Also, me and Max, we're going to go for a nice little walk when we get home, because I took him one right before I left the house, before I went to work, because I was feeling like poo this morning, headache, It was like 10:30 when I left, or maybe it was 11, I don't remember. It was 11, I think I left the house. It was 11. And he'll be pumped about that too. But it's like, in a whole, it's been really good. This weekend, so far the plan is to go to Rock City, which is like in Chattanooga. Me and Kathy are going to go. We're going to go there. And, wow, going 10 miles an hour, this is a great time. Rule of thumb, I usually stay like at least a car's length away from somebody. It's just the safe thing to do, because you never know what these people are going to do. It's like a wild card. Most of these people are wild cards, right? Next thing you know, I have somebody swagging their way in front of me. I'm like, bro, there wasn't even room. Like the last time, there was literally a car space away of room. A car space away of room when we were driving. Perfectly, and he fit in right like a glove. And I looked behind me. There was somebody riding my ass, and right to the left of me, or to the right of me, it was empty. So I was like, whoom. Checked all 3 mirrors, and right as he was coming in, I swiped over to the right and saved myself from plowing him. That was fantastic, because this dude was a dumb. Every once in a while you have those, though, right? Oh yeah, tonight I also have to make a video. I didn't make a video yesterday to post, but today I gotta make a video. I'm gonna post it up. I've got like 30-some videos just waiting in queue, basically. And every once in a while, especially with the Call of Duty ones, which, Call of Duty, really Activision. I'll talk about that in a sec. Yeah, so in the videos, there's, I have like 30 of them, 30 clips, right? Pre-prepped. But I've got an idea, and I've been watching other people and how they kind of present their clip before they go into it, and it's a lot nicer than mine. And my presentation isn't terrible. Like, my thumbnails are pretty good. They're pretty clickbaity, but I need them to clean up a little bit. Right now they're just clickbaity. They're not as much like, that looks pretty good. right? Like a running theme. So when somebody sees it, they're like, oh, okay, that's Sin Fizzy. Boop, right? I have his stuff. And not a lot of people do the Instagram, like what I do with Instagram, especially with Twitch clips. And I think that's what's really stands out with mine. And I think I can really make them stand out even more so by having like a running theme, or at least just having something to, to pull people in, right? Right now it's just clickbaity in there, or it's not even clickbaity because it's swipe baity, because you swipe it, you see the title. Some people's stuff loads instantly, so they don't have to necessarily do that, but you still have to make it so people can still pick out stuff within your clip. And if I can pick something out and get something to pick out, it'll be a lot easier long term. So running theme, clip, nice. Right, so I don't remember what I was going to talk about. That yawn literally put me in Call of Duty. I'm super excited for it, right? I had a great time playing it, and I know a lot of people had a good time playing it who did end up playing. Supposedly there's some hush, some talks about there going to be a battle royale within it. I'm not surprised. Battle royale is just a game mode that people have come really grown to because it's something that has a very high skill ceiling, right? If you can shoot, you have good map awareness, you can really take the game to the next level, take your game to the next level, pick up wins. And it's very accomplishing when you do win them, right? Battle royales in general. Well, somebody has located at least some type of battle royales in the file, so maybe in the future, 3 months, 6 months down the line, maybe the Modern Warfare will end up having one. Hopefully not even that long. That's a long-ass time. Maybe 3 months, understandable, so people can get a good juice of the first content of the game, and then when they release it in 3 months, after that, they'll be like, oh, Battle Royale is going to come back, right? People have already gotten their other standard game modes out of the mix. But they are legitimately withholding content for people and charging the game the same price. I think that's a little ridiculous, right? It's not as if they're throwing different cosmetics in the game. They're legitimately taking content out of the game for exclusive deal with Sony. I don't know how much Sony has paid. I don't know what they've all done, but they're like, you know what? I know you guys were looking forward to this game mode that, by the way, they didn't say or announce until after everybody's initial reviews and feel of the beta, so their perspectives weren't skewed on it, just like the loot box controversy, but they ended up throwing this in the mix afterwards. So Call of Duty Survival Mode, which is very similar to like zombies, or more similar to Modern Warfare 3, which had its, where, you had humans human players and dogs and stuff like that would keep coming out. You had to kill them. It's a point-based system. I assume that's something that are similar of how they're going to do it with this one. But they're withholding it from everybody except for PlayStation for an entire year. That's the life cycle of Modern Warfare. What's the point of people? That's them baiting them into saying, hey, I know you wanted to play it on PC or on Xbox, but you know where you really want to play it? PS4. Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I hope there is some type of campaign or something going on Reddit that's going to be going on here real soon to get more downvotes, which is what Ethan told me. Credit to Ethan_Biles04 on Instagram, that they are going to do a Reddit hold to get the most downvotes, more than Star Wars Battlefront 2, right? They're in the push for it, which had 150-some thousand downvotes or something by the end of its life cycle, which went into the Guinness Books of World Records of the largest downvoted thing ever. And they're trying to beat that, because just to put in Activision's pooper and say, guess what, guys? You can't keep doing this shit. This is not good. This is not good for the community. After they went ahead and said, hey, cross-platform, nice, you guys can play cross-platform. You have to have an Activision account and link it with your other stuff. But that's not a big deal to me. Some people were really butthurt about that. But, I mean, in retrospect, it makes sense, because you have to have some source of medium to link your accounts with and Activision is using theirs as the medium. So people need to kind of grow up on that note, or think, oh, okay, how else would they do it? Maybe Battle.net. They could probably use Battle.net stuff, but I mean, it's still kind of like a weird separate entity that they have. But anyway, past all that, it's just kind of ridiculous. All right, it's kind of ridiculous, and it's something that I wanted to bring up and talk about on here, because I know I haven't talked in a while about all of this stuff, and it's something that it really irks my nerves. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get out here and be paying $60 for a game, and in retrospect, it could be a free game. Or at least the multiplayer could be, because they're going to already hulk it down with microtransactions and loot boxes or some other bullshit, because that's what they're really good at. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they won't have that, and they'll just have like a battle pass system where you pay $15 every 3 months or every 4 months. We don't know yet. But we'll see. You know, or even $10 every 2 months. That'd be kind of dope. I'd be okay with that. Every 2 months is a good life cycle for you to put in the time, and then get the stuff, and then be on your way to the next battle pass. Because it's honestly, it's a pretty average life cycle, I think, for people. Because for me personally, I play games for about 2 months, like wholeheartedly go hard at the game, play it a ton, and then move on to the next one, right? Or within the case of like World of Warcraft, which wasn't entirely 2 months. I played it for like 2 weeks because Borderlands 3 ended up coming out. Is I put good amount of time into it, a decent amount of time, and I moved on to the next game, which I still need to get rid of my sub. Like I'm still subbing to that, and I'm not playing it. It's been like I'm paying for my second month right now. Dev stop. So, you guys get on Reddit, join the community, and put it in their pooper. Okay? We ain't having it. Alright? I ain't having it either. Gosh darn it. Okay? So, get that shit fixed. I'm getting off here right now. Thanks for listening. And this is day 1, right? Or I'll say post 1. Let's do post 1, episode 1, 2. The chat. 1, 2, 3. We'll work on the name. We may end up having like 5 different names to 10 different names for whatever this is by the time we figure out what exactly it is, other than me just talking about kind of what's going on and what's on my mind. But have a fantastic rest of your guys' nights, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Follow me on Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter at SinFizzy, twitch.tv/SinFizzy, and it's just at SinFizzy. Yeah, that's right. So, later, guys.